I think it was fine because, like, if you want hard, you have insanity, and if you think insanity isn't hard enough, then yeah, you need help. IGN, yeah, like we care what IGN says about games. It's hard, 6 out of 10. I mean, some people will probably put this lower because of how annoying Grace is. Maybe, but I liked Grace. It didn't really bother me, you know. I'm rubbish at doing these surveys though. Research.net. Ah, it's so white. Did you purchase the game? Welcome to the user survey. Prepared an original digital wallpaper for you. I'm sure that everyone will already have it and shared it already. Please take a moment to fill it out. Survey period until July 31st. Yeah. Yes, I purchased it. I purchased it. Can I zoom in a bit? Which version did I bought too many versions. I bought these two. I'll stick with PC though for now. Deluxe edition. When did you purchase? I think I pre-ordered the game, didn't I? That's weird they only have these 3 options. They don't have something like months before pre-ordered. Did you pre-order the game? Yes. Have you completed the game? Yes. Definitely. Many times. 300 hours or something? I forget how much I have in it. How would you rate the game? I think it's great. Great, good, somewhat good, neutral, bad. I really enjoy the game though. I played it a lot. Like I didn't get sick of it as much as I did The Village and 3 Remake. And it's fairly replayable for me anyway. I don't think it's a good game. I think it's a great game because I just love, I love the gameplay in it. I like you. Would you recommend this to your friends or other acquaintances? I mean, fairly likely. But I'm kind of shy at recommending stuff to people anyway. As in, I forget to recommend them, but I'll just pretend to put a 9 there. Please rate each feature listed below. Each feature. Story. They could have had a better story. Like, this was coming back to Raccoon City. They could have had way more characters and a bigger story, I think, honestly. I mean, I love Grace, and I love Victor Gideon. I see characters are down here, so I would put great for characters just because of Victor and Grace. Not so much Zeno, because they didn't really use them that much. But I could say the story is good, but not great. Somewhat good. Yeah. Well, there's still people playing a Raccoon. Randomizers and stuff. Graphics, environments. I'd say great, because I love the care center. The design of the care center is amazing. Basement was, I think, pretty good. I love the fight in the streets at the start. Raccoon City section is pretty fun. Pretty big. Pretty fun to explore. A box for notes. There might be in the next sections, I don't know. Yeah, because, I mean, the only thing I would say here, if there was a box, is I love Victor, I loved Grace's character. But yeah, I didn't really care. They should have done more with Zeno, but obviously can't write that in here. Or Alyssa as well. We only saw Alyssa for like fucking 2 seconds and she was gone. We didn't get. Should have like had a little more. I mean, we did have like the videos at the end where he's talking to Spencer, which is fine, I guess. Again, they could have added more characters from like Outbreak and stuff, but it makes sense that it's more about Alyssa because, you know, Grace is her daughter. And none of the others couldn't give a shite about them, to be honest. Graphics, environments. Yeah, I think great because I love the care center, honestly. I don't think it's just good. I think it's great. I mean, Raccoon City is a bit bland in color and stuff, but that's because it's been fucking destroyed by a bloody missile, so it's just how it is. We could have done a bit more with RPD as well. Like, I feel like we just kind of ran through it and that was it. Like, they could have had, like, a bigger chase with Mr. X before we got to the, like, boss fight part. Anyway, what can you do? Horror fear factor. I'm so crap at judging that because, like, I wasn't really that scared. Every now and again I get, like, jump scared, but I wasn't, like, scared. How do I judge this? Do I judge it from my perspective? Because I'm desensitized to so much horror now that I think it was pretty good horror. I'm trying to think, like, when you're getting chased by the girl, I'm not that scared, but it is creepy as hell when she grabs you and, like, bites her head off and stuff. Like, I don't want her to catch me. Zombies and stuff, pretty good. Spider was awesome, actually. That was pretty creepy, but it was daytime, so it wasn't. That could be a lot creepier if it was nighttime when you were fighting the spider. What? I'm trying to think of fear factors, like sound, but I think sound is down here somewhere. Yeah, sound is here, which would kind of cover some of that. Controls. I mean, I kind of like the controls a lot on PC. On PlayStation, I think it's alright. I haven't played PlayStation controls enough. But, like, PC controls were fairly responsive. They weren't optimized though. Like, some of the movement could be a bit snappier. Is that gameplay then? Oh, okay, so it goes over the gameplay here. Okay, that's different. So how am I supposed to judge controls? Just in terms of, like, the buttons you press, or the responsive, like, they're pretty standard controls. It's hard to. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of, like, what was the bad parts of the controls. I'm just trying to think only of controls. I think it was great. I'm just gonna. That's optimization. Now, see, this could be the overall game optimization. Like, when I played it first day, it ran perfectly fine. I had no issues, no technical issues at all. So I think I'll just put this at great. My computer ran fine. I don't think I had, like, glitches or stuff. It booted up completely fine. There was no tech issues. Only tech issues would probably be OBS, but there wasn't anything. Yeah, true. Yeah, when you're Grace, because you're so underpowered and scared, and she's weak, and yeah, and then Leon is just like parry everything and shoot everything. I've got, like, shitload of bullets and guns and everything. Like, it's hard to be scared in Leon's section, like, even when there's big enemies, because you can just parry them. Well, at first, you know, but then after replaying it, yeah. Grace's gameplay mechanics. See, I would put them at good because they could be better. They could be a bit snappier, a bit more fluid. And, like, Grace is in third person, she just falls all over the place and it's really annoying. But in first person, you know, you don't have that issue, so that's why I kind of don't want to put it at great. I think it could be better. And I think the same with Leon. Sometimes, like, he can run into something in such a stupid way in third person. Like, third person could be better. Like, first person was pretty smoothish from what I've played. Third person is fun to play, but there is issues with third person, with aiming and stuff. Like, when you're switching weapons sometimes, like in third person, it takes ages because he's like, you can see him put him on his back and then switch out. And then in first person, he just takes the gun out almost instantly. The blood mechanic. Yeah, the blood mechanic could be snappier too, but I guess because Grace is a noob, you know, she takes her time and does it. I could kind of forgive that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything really bad in the gameplay that I dislike, that I would put it lower. Like, the parrying is so damn fun, like, I would put that to great if it wasn't for some of the clunkiness of the movement. Overall, it's really good. Level structure. Well, you see, I gotta take into... I gotta take in, like, the replaying the boring-ass sections, like the Alyssa bit at the start is kind of pointless once you've already beaten it. It's really annoying to replay. And the zombie in the first area where you have this whole section with the zombie grabbing you and the little kind of mini interactable gameplay section where he grabs you and then you put the thing through his eye. That's really annoying after replaying it. I do like switching from Grace to Leon though. That's really cool. Progression. I mean, I like the progression system with Leon. Like on replays, you can just get loads of points and buy whatever you like. You can make it as easy or challenging as you want with that, like, level structure. But then there's the orphanage section and the boring Alyssa section that kind of drag a bit. Of course, that could be in replaying, I think, replayability and stuff. UI. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this down to somewhat good, just because... I mean, also the bike section. Like, once you've done... The bike section is kind of autopilot. You could get through that pretty easy. They could have made that way better. Like, so that you could switch weapons, or that on Insanity there was more enemies. Like, there's some things that they kind of done. And the plant area. The plant area could have been more diverse and just randomized. Like, that the plant enemies would have attacked you from different locations. Or at least, you know, 2 or 3, like even 2 different locations could be randomized per enemy or something. Some stuff like that, but I mean, overall it's fine. I'm going to put it to somewhat good though. UI. I think the UI is pretty good, but could have been better. Like with the case for Leon, it could have been the same case from RE4. I don't know why they made it more like village case. I mean, I liked Grace's one as well. But again, I don't know why they didn't color it, why it was just like white dots, or not dots, but you know what I mean, like there's no color in the images. The icons are just kind of white. What else is the UI though? Is that all? Like my health on the bottom right with Leon. Grace doesn't have that. She has like the normal caution, fine, and danger. I mean, it's probably just good. Like, it could be great if they did a bit more, but yeah. Sound. I think the sound is pretty good. I think the sound is pretty good overall. I can't think of anything where there was bad sound. And the only thing I can think of is like the randomizer, but you know, can't judge it on the randomizer. Because the randomizer's just still... It's not designed by Capcom. There could have been a few more goated songs, but... Like, there's like the RE2 Remake Tyrant theme, which is amazing. The Hunk theme from RE2 Remake. There's nothing really I can think of. Maybe the chunk music that plays, but it's not as... kind of hype. It's not a hype track like those. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah, the use of chainsaws. That would go under gameplay, wouldn't it? Yeah, that was pretty cool. But you could have used... They could have also let us have like a chainsaw for the whole run. Like even if it was like one of those... Like the really good chainsaw from... it was RE7. RE7 gives you a saw that you can use once you beat the game under 4 hours or something. They could have easily given you like that too. Like there's a whole bunch of extra items they could have just like put in the game, but you know. Rooftop sniper music. I can't even remember what that is, Jay. Is that the bit with the mortars? Other sound, like, you know, in-game sound, like the machete sound is good. I like the weapon sounds. Well, actually, 1 or 2 of the guns sounds are not great, but they could have done a better job with some of the gun, like Matilda and Alligator Snapper and stuff. That they just sound so flat, you know. But like music wise, and like, yeah, Leon moving around, the sounds that they make. I mean, some people will probably put this lower because of how annoying Grace is. Maybe, but I liked Grace. I didn't really bother me, you know. Text quality. I don't think that could be bad, can it? Text quality. Translation. Well, you see, I'm speaking English and it's fine, so I can't really tell. This would have to be for other people in chat who know different languages if it's badly translated. I can't tell that. Sometimes enemies are closer or further away than they are. Well, that doesn't matter as much in a single-player game, though, because it's not like Call of Duty where, you know, you need to know a dude's in the next room or something. I can't think myself too much about, yeah. How strongly do you agree with the statements about the game? The level of difficulty was appropriate. I think for I'm just trying to encompass all people, like, you know, casual players, and I think it was appropriate. I think it was. I think there's some people that would probably want it more difficult, and we all know them crazy people. I think it was fine, because like if you want hard, you have insanity, and if you think insanity isn't hard enough, then yeah, you need help. In terms of like, you know, trying to make it fun for everybody, not just for the people who want it to be hard. That's what mods are for, you know? Crazy people. That kind of sound design means a lot to me. Oh yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Like, I didn't notice it as much, Tom Barry, so I can't say. Maybe when I'm playing again and it happens, yeah. The amount of content was appropriate. We should have gotten a bit more on launch. I feel like we should have unlocked a bit more. I mean, it's still better, like miles better than RE3 Remake, the amount of content we got for that. I just don't know if I should put that in somewhat agree or neutral. Like, neutral would be... I would probably say disagree then, wouldn't I? Yeah, I know, I'd have to say disagree. Because like, we really should have gotten that Leon Must Die mode when we beat the game. I feel like it should have been there already. Because of like, when you think about it, the Leon Must Die mode didn't add that much extra. It was just the same areas, but done with like, you know, abilities and harder enemies and specialized enemies. It was still the same thing. So I feel like we should have gotten Leon Must Die as it came out, because it could have been done easily. Balance of horror and action. I think I agree with that. I think there could have been a bit more horror, because there's that whole section in Raccoon City and it's more action oriented with Leon. But obviously, you know, we're in Raccoon City, we want to play with an OG character, not with Grace. So I kind of get that. So that's why I put agree there, I think. It's horror and action. I mean, I feel like it was more aimed more higher on the action side, just a little bit in the Raccoon section, because then you only have that one section at the end with Grace, which is more horror, definitely, than Grace. Game was immersive. Well, yeah. Yeah. Immersive. I don't even know how to fucking immersive. I mean, I do get sucked into games in general. Spider Pirate, yeah, that was really cool as well. Yeah. But again, that would still be action, horror action to me. It wouldn't be just horror. Again, I think the whole game is action, because like, I suppose maybe not with Grace, because there's stealthing a lot, so it's not really action. Yeah. Game was immersive. I would say agree, because I can get sucked into the game and just feel like I'm Leon or Grace. I don't know how to think of a section where it's not immersive. Like, how do I look at that and say what is not immersive? Is my definition of immersive off? Yeah, it was amazing that they did give us spiders. Yeah, true. Game provided a unique gaming experience. Hard to say. It's pretty much... I mean, it's... I'm trying to think, what did it do different to other Resident Evil games? I mean, it's mostly very similar. Like, the parry mechanic, the hatchet is pretty much the same as the knife, except it's infinite. A lot of stuff from RE4 is in this, but it's not as fluid in some ways. I mean, the section with the girl is pretty much like House Beneviento. That's not really unique. I'm trying to think of what kind of sections are unique in this game. I mean, I'm okay with it not being, you know, completely different. I like, you know, the formula of Resident Evil. Of course, I'd like, you know, more. What defines unique? No QTEs, yeah, that's nice. But the QTEs you have to do are basically parries, which is more, you know, it's not like popping up on the screen. I wouldn't say, I'm just gonna put neutral. It's not unique. Oh, now we're going to Liam must die already. Wow, okay. Interesting. Please select the rating that best reflects your opinion on the following aspects of Resident Evil Requiem. Difficulty. I think it was good. I mean, it could have been harder, honestly. I think it could have been a bit harder. Like, but it's not like in terms of the difficulty. I think it's more in terms of the enemies. They should have had more randomized enemies, like an opportunity there. And they also like left out a shitload of sections in the game. They just picked certain sections and put them into Leon must die. And content in the extra game, yeah, I'm not gonna say that's bad because there definitely could have been more. How scary did you find Resident Evil Requiem? Extremely scary. No, not that scary. Yeah, I just don't see it as scary anymore. That's the thing. I don't know how to answer this because for me, it was not that scary, I would say. But I think overall people, you know, there's more people who are easily scared than I am. So I feel like this is more the general. I feel like the general population will be in the middle here. Maybe here where I am. I don't know. What language did you play in? English. What language voice did you play the game in? English? Alright, well that's like, yeah. Okay. Question regarding localization. How did you feel about the naturalness, style, and readability of the text for the language you played in? That's a weird question. The naturalness, style, and readability of the text of for the language you played in. I guess it was fine. I mean, it was readable, wasn't it? So it's not really that scary. It needs to be more scary, but I don't know how they can do it, you know, without completely changing the genre, you know, of scariness. I mean, I guess it was good. It did the job. What do you think of the size of the in-game text? I mean, we could adjust it so... I mean, I suppose it's good. What did you think of the design of the in-game font? I really didn't think about that, but... I guess it was alright. I wasn't looking at the font and going, wow, this font looks good, like... I mean... somewhat good, I guess. How did you feel about the voices for the language you played in? I mean, I was pretty happy with like Grace and Leon's voices. I'm trying to think, was there something bad? Like Gideon's was amazing as well. I think Grace is probably the only answer because they all knocked it out of the park. And even the zombies, like the zombie voices were fucking amazing as well. Like, you know, I love the zombie, like Chunk and just the normal zombies. Why the mess? Why the mess? Keep it down! And all these guys, they were great. Fucking amazing zombies. Food. That shit is great, like. Give me more of that. That's what I want more of. Did you change any sound system settings when you play in the game? Man, was this guy watching the Crawl Cat video or something? Why is he so obsessed with the fucking audio now? I turned up the music volume. Yeah. I turned down music volume. I turned up the sound effects. I'm probably turn down the sound effects. Yeah, I turned up the voice volume. Yes. Turned up the menu effects. Turned down the menu sound effects. I don't think I did either of those. I didn't change anything. Other. Please rate the following aspects of the audio. God, dude, this is a big fucking survey. Games, audio as a whole, music, sound effects, voices. Fit the world. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it's anything out of place. And it's a major out of place. Music, sound effects, voice. I think it was all in place, really. Like I said, the only thing I would probably disagree with was maybe the gun sounds. Could have been better. That's only some particular weapons that have kind of naff, not great gun sounds. But overall, I'd say strongly agree, honestly. Because they do fit it. The sound effects were memorable in a positive way, or a particular sound effect stood out to me. God, this is like... threw a tantrum on the survey. Don't tell me, it was about Outbreak, was it? Sound effects were memorable in a positive way. Agree. Music was memorable in a positive way. I mean, like, the final song is pretty good, and I feel like it could have been a bit better overall. Somewhat agree, yeah. I think it could have been better. Describe any sound effects that were memorable and why. Oh, for fuck's sake, I have to tell them? Sound effects. Right. I'm actually supposed to tell them all? I can't remember. The axe sound effect was pretty good. I like the sniper sound effect. Classic sniper. The classic sniper. Actually, both snipers are nice. I like the silent sound of the snipers. Had really satisfying sounds when you popped the zombie heads. I mean, that's pretty good. The ping sound when the axe parries. Perfect. Alright. Okay, well, there's probably tons of sounds and I just can't think of them now. I've played the game like a million times. Why can't I think of them? Oh yeah, the Titan Spinner had a really cool sound effect. Titan Spinner, like, really well done. And I can hear his sounds in my sleep. Alright, well, Chunk is... I mean, there's tons of things, but that's more... The Titan Spinner is more of a sound effect rather than a voice. Yeah. Wait, that's it? Is that the last one? Okay, this must be the last one, because it says if there any feedback. Playing the game, please let us know if there's something you would like more of, if there's something you would like us to do next. Make the sections like Grace, Flashback, and Orphanage Flashback skippable. Nobody wants to play these on repeat playthroughs, as they don't add anything and nothing changes when you play them. So a simple skip option would help, like you should have added in the RE7 remaster. So many boring cutscenes. More RE characters, yeah. Exactly, yeah, that's a good point. That's a different topic. Going back to Raccoon City should have brought more OG characters. I mean, I love Leon, but there's so many more. Like Jill, you know, Claire. I don't know if I put Barry. Barry would be old as fuck right now. Like, because Leon is 50 in this game, isn't he? Rebecca, Carlos, Chris. Well, fuck off, Chris. We've already had enough Chris. And Claire. Let's see. Xeno wasn't utilized greatly. Just a puppet in cutscenes to advance the story. He should have been a mini boss fight for Grace early on. All this Chris hatred? Hey, I just mean he's been in the last 2 main games. He was in 7 and 8, okay? So he's had plenty of time to shine. There's like tons of other characters, like I just mentioned. Jill, Rebecca, Carlos, Claire, like they've gotten significantly less games than Leon and Chris. No, those Outbreak characters don't matter, Lone Wolf. I'm sorry, but they don't. Maybe Kevin. Kevin is like the only one out of them. Victor Gideon shouldn't have died. He was a great protagonist. Could have been like a new fucking Wesker. Like, why do they matter? Tell me. Okay, well, okay, Yoko actually maybe because she has like that background. Yeah, him turning into the RE3. Yeah, that's another point as well, actually. Generic Nemesis boss. He had all the snake style rings, snake patterned jacket. He should have been like a super yawn type enemy in the end, like from RE1 OG. Yeah, there should have also been more Alyssa though. Yeah, I agree. Alright, that'll do. Not like they're gonna listen to me anyway, but hopefully a lot of other people have similar thoughts. Oh god, there's more questions. Fuck. I was hoping that was the end. Select the option that best describes why you bought the game. There's like a snake thing, I think, in the files.
Hello.
Of what he was going to be, but then they obviously must have to rush the game out, so they're really going to take my advisement. Yeah.
It's the first option.
That's true, yeah, to be fair, and that's probably the most honest. I wouldn't wait for reviews, I would buy it. All the information sources that you've heard to make your decision.
You didn't need one.
I didn't need
You just
other, I don't know.
Nee. Social media probably, no? Nee. Gameplay with... Nee.
But I mean, I did...
How did you come across it?
The game? Well, it would just be, you know, trailers would just be...
It must have been one of the game events. What is there no option for that?
But see, I already like buy them anyway. But like, see, I think this already covers that because they'll ignore this if I pick this top option. They don't care about the second option. I would assume. IGN, yeah, like we care what IGN says about games. It's hard. 6 out of 10. Yeah. Take my advice. Well, it's not like I can tell them I've been playing the game since I don't know 1998 or whenever it was. Other than Requiem, what are the titles?
All of them.
Pick all. Yes, 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 yes.
No, yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, 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 yes.
Jay did play none of them.
All of them. You select all the console ones. Hopefully they don't ask me what other bloody titles in the next screen, because I can't remember.
Okay, moving on. Games that you enjoy playing. This is just all of them.
Yeah, I pretty much enjoy playing them all.
I don't know about RPGs now.
I mean, I do them, just not that often.
Simulation, none at all.
Action RPGs, yeah. Puzzle, yeah. Simulation, probably not. Yeah. Sports?
Racing is no, because last time you had the racing stream was horrible.
Yeah, but I did play racing games. I just don't play them that often anymore.
Horror.
Music. What kind of music? That'd be like Rock Band or something. Horror, obviously. Party. Battle Royale, that's very rarely. Mystery.
Fighting,
yeah.
Whatever other is, huh?
Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Yeah.
Bobby.
Resident Evil, Kitty Adventure. Kind of sound setup. I guess earphones? Sometimes TV? I don't know. Let's put these two on. Please select your gender. I don't have one. I am 18 years old.
Hey, come on!
How old am I again?
I don't know. How old are you?
Too old.
Nicht?
Go away. Shut up, you.
We live in Germany now, hello? Yeah, then go with Ireland.
Yeah, I'm still Ireland.
Ireland.
Right. Even if I don't live in Ireland.
Hello. That hurts if you say stuff like that.
Well, no, it hurts. I know I live in Germany. Excuse me. Just submit. That is.
Do you get €10 now, or what did you do that for?
Please enjoy the special poster, which is exact same one we must have got like 500 times.
Hello, 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 hello.
Wow. Will people watch this? Me too.
BigBossIncarnate, 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 BigBossIncarnate.